Hi, hello there, guys. Welcome to my channel today. This is Football Possibilities. We are going to be reviewing the match between Chelsea and Leeds. It's a midweek fixtures and it's an opportunity to extend our dominance in terms of form and performance. So I will talk about that later on in the video. Stay put. Another Another thing I would like to talk about is our form in recent games, in the past eight games. I will also talk about that. Um, One of the Chelsea players just got his 100 cap, which is an amazing feat. I'll talk a little bit about him too later on in the video. So please stay put to the end and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And thanks for watching. Malo Gusto, Chelsea player and France international, just got his 100 cap award for with Chelsea, which is an amazing feat. I mean, I saw this news on Twitter the other day, and it's an amazing feat. Though he under Pochettino when he came early days in Chelsea, he performed well. You can see the guy is an out and out um wing back, like running down, running forward is very good. Even his delivery is good. But when other coaches came after Pochettino trying to convert him into a side, uh, the midfield, a wing back midfield kind of hybrid role, he didn't perform that well. But for recent, then I think injury came around, and now is in a very good form. He's having a good run of form. I remember one time when Chelsea fans sees his name on the team sheet, even including I myself, it's always like, oh, why Malo Gusto? Ah, sorry, now why Malo Gusto? Gusto. Why is it difficult to pronounce? And one thing I notice about him too is that coaches really, if he's available, they usually use him. So probably they say something that we are not seeing. It reminds me of another player like that played for Chelsea, a Nigerian international, George Mikel. When he's playing, people do complain. He's very slow. He's very this. He's very that. But the guy is undroppable. And it was later on in his career people started appreciating him. I mean, later on, players like Giorgio came. Yeah, and it was the same thing. But Giorgio was undroppable for Chelsea. Same thing for Malo Gusto. His name is so difficult for me to pronounce this. I don't know why. But it's a good one. I will pronounce it. Same for Malo. Same for Malo Gusto. He once he's available, he's always kind of the starter. Though behind Reece James, but Reece James has been playing more in the midfield of recent, and that gives Malo Gusto opportunity to bump forward. When he's forward, James top backing, and when he's back, James is there to support the midfielder in Moses Caicedo most times. And his form has been awesome, especially in that World Club Cup final. When I saw the lineup, I was like, "What is this?" But he performed and worked well, and long may he continue. Congratulations, my friend Manu Gusto. Yeah. On to the next one. Right. So now I want to talk about Chelsea's form in November. It's amazing we didn't lose any game. It was unbeaten, winning most of the game, drawing two games. And it's amazing. Like, though it's usually like that at the beginning of the season towards that part. It's in December that teams usually fall off with injuries and the rest. But I think Chelsea is very equipped for this part. I'll talk about our features for December. The games we were playing for December, yeah? I mean, we against Liverpool, our November run of form started with Liverpool. Liverpool, we won that. The next game, we won 2-2. It was a draw, sorry. The next game was a draw. The next one against Wolves was 3-0. Amazing game. I remember Neto was unstoppable in that game. The next one we won by 2 goals. The next one after that was Barcelona, which was one of the best game of I've seen Chelsea play in a while. And finally, we capped out with an amazing performance against Arsenal. I mean, that's also a definition of a derby, local derby. And I pray and I hope this form goes into our December games. December alone, we are playing 8 games. That's about a game every 2 days or 3 days, kind of. And take a look at this. All right, take a look at our December games. Games in December, we're playing Leeds today. After that, we're playing Bournemouth, Atlanta, Everton, Cardiff, uh, Newcastle, and Aston Villa. And then Bournemouth again, which is like very congested. This is where you need your depth uh, to like scale through this part. And I think the teams that are ready, example Chelsea, Man City too is ready. Arsenal, especially Arsenal, they have like a good replacement in every department. So that would be like very, very interesting to see what pans out. I think this is the period where a lot of like the contenders will be separated from the pretenders. So I'm looking forward to that in December and I see how we'll manage to like scale through and our Champions League form too. January, the transfer window will be open. We also look forward to that. And hopefully we have a like very good run of form through this period. All right. Finally, before I finish my video today is predominantly my preview against Leeds. Yeah. And Chelsea's form in November has been very interesting. We didn't lose any game. We drew 2 games. Arsenal and I think Sunderland. No, I can't remember the team now at the moment. Which was pretty good considering the games we played. We played Liverpool, we played Barcelona, and Arsenal. That's like amazing. Yeah. So Leeds, they play really well, but when it comes to like holding on to the end is where they usually have their problems. They don't see off games to the end. So I see us winning this one comfortably. Though maybe the goals may not be too much, but and I don't see us conceding. And even if we do concede, it will likely be just by a goal. A goal. So this is my lineup for the game. Robo Sanchez has been playing really, really well. So he continues in goal. On the right of the defense should be Gusto. I think his form should carry him through to this game. In the center of defense, I think there will be substitution to give the other players some rest for our games in the weekend. So I think Tosin will come, Aderabioyo and Achiem Pong. I think both of them should be back in defense. Then on the left side of the defense, Hato should slot in easily. Then in defense, I mean the red card to Caicedo should be an opportunity for Santos to see what he can give us. Like I know he's going to grab the opportunity. I always know that guy is a very good baller. There's a baller in there in him. it gives me this kind of feeling of the last player I had this kind of feeling for was De Bruyne. He has shown glimpses of what he could do, and I always thought he's a perfect replacement for Lampard, but wasn't given too much opportunity. And I always knew that there's a player in him. It's the similar feeling I'm getting with Santos. There's a player in him, and initially I thought he was a Enzo Fernandez replacement, but the way he slot in our game against Barcelona and like was cleaning up, tackling, starting attack. That guy is a baller. So next to him will be Fernandez. Yeah. In the 10 will be Cole Palmer. I think he's going to start this game. Fabinho to the end is likely going to be substituted. Then on the right of him will be Estaval. I think he's going to start this one. And on the left, Garnacho started the last game. So I'm going to give Kittens the opportunity to start this one because I think there will be a lot of rotation, and that's one thing that I think will affect Chelsea a bit. Rotation, probably not starting your best 11, but we should scale through this tight schedule in December. So up top, should be Liam Delap, but sometimes something in me wants McHugh to start. But I think it's likely going to be the lap because he needs a lot of game time for fitness and it's not really much sharp. Like it's not sharp. The sharpness is not there. So I look forward to seeing him there today. So this is my lineup starting 11 against Leeds. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What will you change in this and why will you be changing it? Looking forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. It helps the channels a lot. Thank you very much. And now to my prediction. I think this is going to be um, a win for Chelsea, though it's not going to be an easy one because Leeds actually play very well, but they don't see off game to the end. They kind of get exhausted. So towards the end is when team like punch on them and I get a win. Example against Man City. So I'm giving this one a 3-1 victory to Chelsea. 3-1 victory. I think we are likely going to concede because this is not our strongest 11, but we have to like rotate. Okay. So 3-1 to Chelsea is my final prediction. Let me know your prediction in the comments below. All right. So this will be the end of my video today. Thanks for staying to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell to get notified for my upcoming video. There will be a review of the game immediately after the game. Please keep your eyes posted for that. And thank you very much. Goodbye.